Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm bringing you a brand new series on FIFA, and this series is going to be called The Belgian Boys. Now in this series it is basically a road to glory, so working from Division 10 up to Division 1 and hopefully winning the title. But it is a little bit different, a little bit of a twist, whereas I can only use Belgian players, so not from the Belgian league, the actual Belgian nationality. As we go along in this series, obviously we're starting off with a bronze team in Division 10, and with each game that we win and for each division that we go up, we will get to upgrade these players. Now these are the rules that are now on screen. Don't worry if you don't understand them all straight away, as this is only the first episode and I'm sure you'll be able to pick it up as we go along. But like I say, we'll be able to upgrade them, so as from bronze we go into non-rare silver, then non-rare silver to rare silver, then rare silver to non-rare gold, and then from non-rare gold to rare gold, and then if possible afterwards we can then upgrade to informs. So that's basically around about all of the rules that you need to know for this series and what's going to happen. So off camera I have obviously made my bronze team. It's a very standard team of just some bronze Belgian players. So let's jump straight on into Ultimate Team. Let's have a look. So here we are. Here is my bronze Belgian team. Now obviously there's only so much I can actually do with this team. I can't make it any better really. There's not that many players that are of high class, let's say. However, it seems a decent team, and I've chosen a formation that I feel works best with the Belgian national team, as they don't really have that many right back or left backs. They have a lot of centre backs, so I have a lot of centre backs, a lot of midfielders, so I think that's probably the best formation to use, and I quite enjoy this one. In goal we have Van Krombruge, I want to say. In defence we have Borry, Seegers and Fires. On right wing we have Van Zer. On left wing we have, I'm not going to attempt to say that name, so Manga you can be called. In midfield we have Schoofs and Vaccaro. In centre attacking midfield we have Bastien, and up front we have Di Matta and Janssens. Now it looks quite a decent team, from as decent as it can be with bronzes. My star players I'm hoping are going to be Bastien in the middle, as he's 64 rated, 3-star skill moves and 77 pace, seems decent. Di Matta up front, again 3-star skill moves, 79 pace, and he's 6'1", so he's quite tall. And then Manga on the left wing, it's actually called Holly, which is a weird name, and he has 88 pace, so he is rapid. Hopefully he's going to be absolutely blisteringly paceful down that wing. And then Van Zer on the other wing, who also has a nice little 83 pace. So let's jump straight on into our first game, and let's see if we can get some upgrades. So here we are into our first game, and we are against a team of bronzes with a couple of golds and some lone players. Got Mohamed Salah up front, who's probably the danger man of the team. But this is a very winnable game, so let's see if the Belgian boys can win their first game. So here we go. Got Janssens straight on the ball. Van Zer. Plays through for Di Matta, can't get there. Nearly picks up on a loose ball. There's Mohamed Salah, the danger man. That's a good tackle. Van Zer, Bastien, Di Matta, tries to play it back to Bastien, but he's tackled. Schoofs picks it up in the middle. Janssens, Bastien, lovely football. Vaccaro sees Di Matta run into the box. Di Matta, back post, there's the goal. And we're 1-0 up. Di Matta with the first goal. And what a start for the Belgian boys. It's nice passing, got Salah on the ball. Make a tackle. That's a great tackle from Schoofs. Di Matta. Janssens. Run at him. Bastiens. Come on, Bastiens. He's nicked it off the defender. Bastiens! Oh dear. Well intercepted. Tried to release Janssens. Just so close to getting through. Nice though. And Di Matta's played in Janssens. And there it is. 2-0. We finally got that second goal. Lovely ball from Di Matta. Releases Janssens, and it's a cool, calm and collected finish. 2-0. Schoofs, Van Zer. Back to Schoofs. It's Borry. Borry. Bastiens. Di Matta into the box. What a goal! Di Matta gets his second goal of the game. Puts us 3-0 up, but it's all about that little back heel flick from Bastien. It does take a deflection off the defender. but it's still a great finish. I'm 3-0 up. Could this be a rage quit? And there it is. That's the first game and we've caused a rage quit. Now let's have a look at what upgrades we can get from that game. So Demata with 2 goals. Needed that one more just to get the upgrade. We got the clean sheet, which is a defensive upgrade. So from our 3 defenders are our goalkeeper. No one got 2 assists, so that is not a midfield upgrade. But we got the clean sheet, and we also got the goal margin of 3. So that is 2 upgrades for that game. So here we go, we're into the second game. Now this one is a very standard team. It looks like the starter team you get, just with a couple of loanees. I believe that's Gignac up front, and I can't say I know any other players. But I do believe that this person has a guest playing with them, so we'll see how this goes. See if the Belgian Mortars can make it 2 out of 2. Bastien plays it over. Shimanga dipped outside. Shimanga penalty. And there's a penalty in the 5th minute of the game. A lovely bit of passing play. At least it's Shimanga down the left, and he is fouled just as I'm about to take the shot. Have a look. Just as he swings his leg at it, there's too much pressure on him, he goes down. Penalty. So Shimanga won it, so he can take it. Steps up. Shimanga. It's scored. Just about scored. But it went in under the keeper. And we're 1-0 up. Tackle from Fires. Gignac's still going though. And they've done well. And here goes Vaccaro. Beautiful from Vaccaro. Releases Janssens. Demata. Tries to find Bastien, just can't get it there. And there's half time. We're 1-0 up still. We've been heavily dominant, but we just cannot get that second goal as of yet. Seegers has done well. He's pushed his man out wide, and that's going to be a goal kick. Brilliant work from Seegers. Oh shit, no, we passed it to him from kickoff. What a block. Is that Seegers again? What a tackle that is from Seegers. Big tackle from Schoofs, and we could counter here. Bastien. Janssen plays Demata in. Can he shrug away from his man? He has done. What a save again. Vaccaro's going to whip this in. It's delivered. Oh, what a header. Bastien with an absolutely brilliant header. A beautiful ball in from Vaccaro. And Bastien just puts a little glancing header on it and it clips in off the post. And we're 2-0 up. And out for Borry. Lovely little clipped ball into Demata. Who's done well. Janssen's running through. Janssen, that's brilliant. Find Demata at the back post. He's there, but he's headed it over. Big tackle from Vaccaro. Is that full time? And there's full time. We got the 2-0 win. We just couldn't get that next goal. But Vaccaro with an absolutely brilliant game there. 9.4 rating. Just a shame we couldn't get that extra 0.1 to get that upgrade. So from that game, we got the clean sheet upgrade again. We didn't concede. No one got 3 goals. And no one got 2 assists. So we just get the 1 upgrade from that game. So far we're up to 2 defensive upgrades and 1 attacker upgrade. So go on into the final game of this episode. So here we are into the final game of this episode. Again, another starter squad. Got Obiang, I believe that is in midfield. But apart from that, it seems a very, very normal starter squad team. So hopefully we can go in and get the 3rd win of this episode. It's a great header. Bastien's. Finds Janssens. Can he get there? He can. That's nice. Still Janssens. Vaccaro. Throws it back. Schoofs. Janssens. Bastien tackles his man in the box. Demata! It's 1-0. A bit of a scrappy goal. We tackled his man in the box and it just fell for Demata perfectly, who slid it into that far corner. And we're 1-0 up. So unlucky from Vaccaro. Fires has done well though to take it off Obiang. Vaccaro, beautiful. Beautiful. Bastien. Janssens has found him. Bastien! Oh, he's missed. What a goal that had been. It was brilliant. Lovely little link-up play in the middle. And he just couldn't finish it. But Demata's found him again. Bastien's is in again. Oh, and he scored. What a finish. It's a brilliant bit of play involving the front 3, Janssens, Bastien and Demata. And it's a really, really good finish from Bastien. Lovely little pass through from Demata. on the half volley into the bottom corner. We're 2-0 up. Bastien. Janssens. Vaccaro. Clips it in. Di Matta, back post. Can't miss. It's 3-0. And a great goal. Another assist for Vaccaro, I believe. And it's 3-0. Shimanga's got a cover. He's done well. He's done brilliantly well. It might be a foul, but he's done really well with Shimanga there and stopped a promising chance. But he's got a free kick, 19 yards out. What's he going to do with it? And it's off the bar. Obiang, well blocked. It's a corner. Crossed in. It's a header. He scored. It's always going to be something like that that was going to knock our clean sheet. And he scored from a corner. It's 3-1. It's a good header in fairness. So here we go, second half. Let's see if we can get that 3-goal margin back. Good header from Schoofs. Bastien. Plays him in. Janssens. Inside, beautiful. Janssens! What a finish, it's 4-1. Beautiful little pass from Bastien. And it's a great fake shot in the box. Turns his man inside out. And what a finish into the side netting. It's 4-1. Janssens has read it. He's pulled it back. Di Matta, that's a great header from the defender. And we do have a corner. But there's a pause. Is this going to be a rage quit? Not yet, I don't think. And we've got a corner. Vaccaro whips it in. There's a header from Di Matta. It's 5. Is that a hat-trick for Di Matta? I can't quite remember. I know Janssens got one and Bastien's got one. But is that the hat-trick? I've got a sneaky feeling it might be. Di Matta, Bastien, Di Matta, Janssens, and that's a hat-trick for Di Matta. He's had all the chances, and eventually he's got the hat-trick, and we've earned that upgrade. It's a lovely ball. Bastien. Janssens! It's 6-1. It's a lovely little header from Bastien in the middle of the park to win it off his man. Played through Janssens, and he scored. It's 6-1. Is that the rage quit now? Oh no, I lied. There is the rage quit. And look at that rating from Di Matta. A 10 rating. Hat-trick for him. 2 assists for Vaccaro and Bastien. I mean, we could pick from upgrades from anywhere, apart from the defence. Get the upgrade for Di Matta from his hat-trick. We get the striker upgrade from winning by 3 goals or more. And that is the 3rd win on the bounce for the Belgian boys. So guys, that was the last game of that episode. Now, we played the 3 games, and from the first game we got attacker upgrade and we got a defensive upgrade. So, if I'm going to be honest, I think we're going to change Borry. And then we're going to change Janssens. In the second game, we won 2-0, so we got another defensive upgrade. So, I think I'm going to change Fires, as I really actually like Seegers. He's a class defender. And then from the last game, as we are going to limit it to 5 upgrades per episode, as we could just fly through it. We got... Di Matta got a hat-trick, so we're going to have to change him. Unfortunately, I don't want to. We got assists from, I believe, Vaccaro and Bastien. So I'm actually going to change Vanzier on the right. So they are the 5 upgrades. Now, the way the upgrades are going to work is, if we go over to the transfer market, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put in, so let's start with strikers. Start with strikers, and it's non-rare silvers we need. Belgian. And what we're going to do is, from the first page, we're going to pick a striker. If we don't get him, then we obviously have to just go back and find him. Here we go, let's have a look who we can get. We need a non-rare silver. So, that's who we have been given. Now, by the look of things, I'm going to go with him. Serigoni. So I'm going to go with Serigoni for the first striker. Then we are going to have a look at right mids. So again, we need a non-rare silver. So what have we been given? We have Hennekens. Let's have a look at him. He looks decent. I like the look of him. Depor. Vanzo. And Ligia. I think we're going to go with Depor. So we'll add him to the transfer targets. Then we're going to have a look at a centre-back. So a non-rare silver centre-back. I think there's only one obvious choice. It's Dedrick Boyata. Then we are going to have a look on the second page for strikers, as obviously we've already been on the first page, so then it won't bring up the same results. So that's the first page, and we'll jump to the second one. Now we have got Leia Iseka, and then the only other non-rare one at the end of this page is Nisans, I want to say. But I think I'm going to go with Leia Iseka. Then we'll go back to centre back, and obviously we're just going to do the same again, go to the second page. So there is only 2 from this one. So we got Aslanagic, and we have Halen. I think I'm going to pick Halen up. So there we are, guys, that is where we're going to leave this video. As you can see on screen, I've made the changes to the team. So we've brought in Michael Halen, Dedrick Boyata, Nil DePaul, I wanted to say, we'll call him that, Alessandro Sigioni, and Aaron Leia Iseka. I'm excited to try him out, he looks very decent. It cost me a little bit of coins. So like I say, that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, and I will be sure to get the next episode of the Belgian Boys out as fast as possible, as it's been fun to make so far. So I can only imagine the further episodes will be much more fun. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And like I say, if you really enjoyed the video, then support the series and drop a like on the video, and I shall see you next time.